everybody, and welcome back to not another episode of my Expedition 33 playthrough, but this is going to be another side video like I did before. This video is going to be all about my combat, how I'm playing each character in fights, the Pictos I'm using and equipping, my choices of different skills. So up to this point I've kind of been including snippets of those things in my editing, but really not a lot. A disproportionately small amount compared to other things that are happening in the game. And I kind of thought nobody would care for it, so I've just kind of trimmed it out because I wanted to keep the episode interesting. But actually quite a few comments said that you'd actually like to see sort of what choices I'm making in terms of Pictos, and how I'm playing each character and so on. So I will include a bit more of it going forward, but I just thought it would be nice to do a bit of a catch-up episode, just sort of what I've got so far, really get into the weeds with it. And then this is also a good space in the comments for anybody who wants to add any suggestions or add any questions or anything like that. You can go absolutely ham in the comments because that's what this video is all about, so go for it. I think I did say last episode, but I'm starting to feel a little bit underleveled, and I have run away from a few things and did plan to go back. At the start of my next episode anyway, I was going to sort of go back to some areas and fight some more things and kind of level up a little bit. So I thought rather than doing that at the start of the episode when everybody's probably going to want to see more of the story, I could just do that now. Two birds, one stone. That's a horrible expression, but I can level up while I'm kind of demonstrating and talking about how I'm playing each character. So for anybody purely story focused, you can skip this. This probably won't be very interesting for you. However, anybody who is interested in the combat side of things, just wants to hang out for a bit longer, see sort of what my choices are and my fighting style is and stuff, and why. I will caveat all of this with a big old disclaimer, which is I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, and I never do when it comes to game mechanics or builds or anything like that. And I can't even cheat and go online and just look at what people tell me I should do, because I'm avoiding all spoilers. So I've kind of just been winging it essentially, and I don't really know what I'm doing. So I will explain all my choices. But don't expect me to be really logical and smart with them. It will be like, oh, this sounded cool, or that looked pretty, and things like that. But I will go through it all anyway. But like I said, I'm open to recommendations, suggestions. I will say that if anybody gets too into the details, I may switch off just because I'm just not very like that way minded. But if you have any like quick wins, just kind of like try equipping this one instead or something, then I'm all ears, and I would love to see your discussion in the comments and any suggestions and so forth. Let's get stuck in. Oh my gosh, I forgot we had SKA. It's actually, by the time I'm recording this, because I've had some busy bits going on like socially and stuff, I've not played for like, I don't know, like a couple of weeks or a few weeks or something, so I'm a little bit out of practice. That's another good reason it would be good for me to do this, I think, before my next main episode, because that way I can like get back into the swing of it and don't have to figure that out as we go. Although I say that, I'm actually away again next week. I'm going to the continent, no less. I am literally going to the continent, but I'm going from the UK to mainland Europe. Not from Lumiere to this continent. At least I really hope it doesn't look like this. I am not going to be going to France, so for all I know, maybe this is what's going on over there and I'll just bypass it. But my plan is to go to the Netherlands and then to Germany. So for any of you who are from the Netherlands or Germany, I will be in your homeland briefly, and then I'll be back in the UK. Hopefully it's going to let me go and this isn't going to start a cutscene or something. I wasn't ready for that. This is the wrong video for this. Okay, I need to not get into that now, even though I really want to. Okay, so I'm not going to include it. I'm going to edit it out of this one, because there was a cutscene which I hadn't expected. Okay, that's unfortunate. So anyway, I'm not going to include it at all, but that will be in the next episode. I guess I'll have to take it out of this episode and like awkwardly put it in, even though I'm going to be horribly dressed differently and everything. But yeah, and I really want to get into it as well. I really want to like unpick it, but I need to. We're just fighting today. We're just fighting. There was the first chromatic thing that I faced, which I did try and fight and failed miserably. Maybe I can go back, but I don't know if I might still be under-leveled. I definitely am not ready for the Chromatic Abbest at this point. Definitely not yet. There were some in the Flying Waters. There was like Pogo Man and stuff, so maybe I should go back to the Flying Waters. And to be honest, I could fight these things as well. This cute, so cute. Okay, I'm going to go to the Flying Waters. I don't know why, I feel like I want that soundtrack more, and therefore that's where I'm going to go through all my Pictos. So I think some good things to cover today will be maybe like the stats and the skill points I'm putting into people and why and who I'm making better at which sort of skills. I can go through the different sort of skill tree for each person, and I can go through the different Pictos and Lumina choices that I've gone for, the weapons as well, and then we can actually get into some fights and I can kind of show you how I'm playing each character. Some characters I feel like I've got nailed down, and other ones I really feel like I'm just button bashing at this point. I don't really know what I'm doing. So let's start with attributes. Okay, so my plan for Gustav to begin with was just to make him a tank. I know it doesn't really matter, although he's like the main character. I know that if he dies, it's not game over, like you've still got the other party members, and until they're all down, then you're fine. But I just wanted somebody to be a bit of a tank, so if I do fight a really powerful enemy, then I've hopefully got somebody who can stay standing and sort of keep me in the game. So initially I went for Gustav because he was, to begin with, the only character I had. So I put loads of points into vitality, and then as he kind of got tanked out a bit, I know probably to people later in the game this is like not tanky at all, it probably looks very squishy, but for the point that I'm at, but I decided I wanted him to be a bit more of a hard hitter, so I've kind of gone for might as well. I've left him being slow, defenseless and unlucky. So I'm kind of aiming for him to have a lot of health and then hopefully be quite strong, even if he's slow and clunky. That was my plan for him. For Lune, I wanted her to be a speedy girl. And to begin with, I literally just put everything into agility. So she was really fast and she'd keep coming up in the turn order. Because she was my healer and stuff as well. I was kind of playing her a bit more like that, so you know, whatever happened, she'd pretty much always be the next person to act or not far off, so she could heal very quickly. But then I started to notice she was becoming quite vulnerable to sort of one-hit kills and stuff, so I've started to put some points into vitality for her as well, but I've left her very unmighty, also low defense and luck as well. But I'm pretty sure as you sort of put points into like agility, like it affects defense as well. So it's not going to be as much as if I went for just defense, but I am sort of like giving her some defense and everything as well. Mael, I decided to also go for sort of vitality, because I noticed that on her skill tree, she has quite a lot of like martyrdom sort of skills, where it's like she will kind of put herself in harm's way to protect the rest of the team, but that means she's going to end up, I think it's kind of like drawing the enemy's attention towards her specifically, but then I started to think that she's probably going to need quite a lot of health to be able to withstand that, so I've kind of just gone for pure vitality for her for the time being. So her health at the moment is 1049. It's about the same as Gustav, to be fair, but I've put all of her points into vitality, whereas Gustav has the same health, but it's still split. He's still got some good attack power. And to be fair, she has more attack power as well. I know a lot of that's probably going to be down to like weapons and other bits. CL, I actually couldn't remember. I've clearly gone a lot for vitality, I guess, just to get her health up. It looks like she takes quite a lot of vitality points to get to like a decent enough health. But I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the cards or something, but I just felt like... Another thing I'm doing as well, by the way, is it's all vibes. Everything here is vibes. So it's like Gustav, I don't know, I wouldn't say he's like hench or anything, but you know, like gruff man with a beard, vitality. Mile is an exception. Lune, all like floaty and stuff, go for like speed because she's all nifty and magic-y. And then CL is just awesome and she's all about the cards and fortune and stuff, so I was like, oh, luck, that would be a good one. Like some sort of like universal power and sort of like looking out for her. So yeah, all vibes. That's pretty much what I'm basing this on. So she does have a lot of vitality, and then once she was kind of up to a survivable health compared to the others, obviously Lune I'm still trying to work up, and the others are already in 1,000, so she's not far off them. But yeah, then the rest I've gone for luck because I just thought that would be fitting. And that's all I've got for them at the moment. So that's kind of what I've been doing with points. I know you can reset attributes, so if I ever make a terrible choice, I'm sure I can go back. But so far, so good. I am obviously getting to a point, like we all saw with Francois, where I am dying, but I think a lot of that is because I have been running away from things a bit more than normal, or not fighting things as much as normal. So I'm hoping just with a little bit of, yeah, going back to those boss fights and grinding up my XP a bit, that will help. I don't doubt this isn't as optimized as it could be, or I've not made the best decisions out there, if there even is a best decision. But like I said, I'm not really a technically minded person when it comes to mechanics and stuff, and I've just been winging it and yeah, going for vibes. So that's why that's happened. Okay, skills. So for Gustav, let me just refresh myself. Obviously, it looks like I'm very much going to have to go for that anyway. How do you unlock these? I don't actually know how you unlock the skills. Like there's always just been one unlocked for me, but I don't know if you have to get to a certain level or a certain point of the story or something. But yeah, I've kind of, to begin with, I was only ever looking for like the next couple of skills, and now I've started on their skill trees to look a lot further ahead and kind of plan my route to get there, and what other skills I want to pick up along the way. For Gustav, I think what I've been trying to do for a lot of them, to be honest, is kind of what are their main like elements, because I've noticed in a lot of the Nevrons, they'll all be weak to lightning, or they'll all be weak to something. And I keep ending up with like one of my characters can only do one type of damage, or can't do the type that the enemy is really vulnerable to. I think I found it with the Gestrals as well. So I've kind of been trying to get them a bit of a balance, so hopefully they've got like one of each kind of element, so they can kind of, yeah, sort of switch and change. But I know I really wanted to go for the lightning. I think that was for things like the flying waters and stuff, where they're quite vulnerable to lightning damage. I really liked this one as well, because although it only heals him, I believe, Lune was my healer, because I don't want to rely on items too much, because, you know, you can run out. Lune was my healer, but if Lune goes down, we're a bit screwed. We've only got as many items as we have to sort of heal after that. So I liked the idea of Gustav having a way to recover his points, and it's quite a lot of points, and it gives him charges as well, which was quite good. It doesn't heal others, so it won't heal like Mael or anybody, but I think that's still quite good. Keeps him in the fight if Lune goes down at least. Lune, oh, hers is so interesting. So this is what I've mostly had. With Gustav, it's literally just like, I guess I'll go for that one then. With Lune, it's like, do I go left, do I go right, do I go down and play around here? And I love like the whole, like hers sounds like it becomes so powerful, but also costs her a lot as well. And I don't know, I just love that sort of checks and balance sort of approach. So is it one of these ones? Yeah, so like that sounds like it would be really powerful, but deals self-damage if failed. So it's like you could be so powerful, but if you get it wrong, you're going to burn yourself. You know, play with fire, as they say. And I don't know if I trust myself with those, but I also really think they sound cool. This one as well. she stuns herself if interrupted. So I don't know, I really liked it. It's kind of like you can become more and more and more powerful at more and more and more of a risk, which I really loved the sound of. What was over here? I don't know why. I don't want to be like elementist, but like Earth just, I don't know, I'm not that excited for Earth spells. I think it'll be really useful because, like I said before, you kind of want to have one of each type. Or at least across your party you want to have a good range of different elements in case somebody's weak to something. But I don't know, it's just Earth. It's just like, it's the ground, isn't it? It's not fire. But these do have break damage, whereas these ones don't, and that is quite useful. Before I was only relying on Gustav to be able to get enemies to sort of hit their break point. But having like a whole team, I think Mael's got one now as well. It is handy because you don't have to wait for then Gustav's turn to come around again. You can just get straight in there. So yeah, I kind of haven't decided which side. I feel like I like this side more, but I feel like this is probably the side I would choose because it's a bit more practical and a little bit less risky. And Mael is really good at burning everybody, so I've already got somebody who can sort of set everyone on fire. Now I think this cluster down here is what I was really looking at. So it sounds like if you don't want to pick an element, this will just do it for you. It just says deals high elemental damage, but not any specific element, and it consumes all stains, but I'm guessing that's whatever stains you have. This one deals one of each bit of damage, which I'm guessing unless there's a certain element that heals them, I'm guessing that can only be good. And then this deals extreme damage to all enemies. I'd love to know what extreme looks like. And it deals damage in a random element. I am a sucker for a random mystery box kind of ability. I like not having to make a decision and just seeing what happens. So I think I was very drawn to this one just because it sounded more fun to me. Again, it's kind of a gamble, kind of like these ones were, but like those are danger gambles and this felt like a safe gamble. So I really love using Lune as sort of a healer, and sort of giving people like boosts and abilities and such. So anything that kind of has healing in it, I have been very, very pulled towards. So yeah, so that's definitely something that I'd be looking at, things like that have sort of also got a healing side to it. I went straight up the moment I saw that there was a revive, because again that's something that you have to use items for, and then that leaves you vulnerable to running out of the items, especially in like a really particularly difficult like boss fight or something. So yeah, the fact that she can revive as long as she stays alive and I have the time to build up her AP, it's perfect. So, and then I really love the idea of sort of healing everybody, or you know, a bunch of the group, and then also giving them that sort of healing boost. So that was one of my early on like saving up points to go straight for as soon as I could. So she's mostly my healer, but I'm probably leaning more towards heading for these sort of different elements for damage. And then I don't know if you can manage to do like all of the skills, or if you kind of get to the end of the game and you've had to make some choices and sacrifice some for others, but I'll probably go for most of these. And then I'll probably head for this one on the right, and then eventually I think that one on the left, even though I think these sound so brilliant. But I feel like in terms of how I'll play, maybe I shouldn't be setting myself on fire just yet. Okay, so that's Gustav and Lune. Let's go for Mael. So I noticed Mael, again, I've got lots of options with her, so I've kind of been looking around a bit. Let me remind myself where her... Yeah, it's things like this that I was talking about. So protects allies by taking damage in their place for 2 turns. So it sounds like we just basically turn her into a meat shield, and I can keep other people safe, which is good, especially for like Lune with low health and stuff. But that's why I put a lot of focus in trying to give Mael a lot of health. I suppose either health or defense would have been good, but I've gone for health for now. but because if I do end up going towards these sorts of skills, she's going to be taking a lot more damage on behalf of everybody. So I wanted to make sure that she was able to sort of, yeah, withstand that. I half understand the different stances. I would say I understand them, but I'm not very good at sort of in practice, like actually applying them. I do just kind of go for like, oh, I want them to be burned, so I'll go for this skill, and oh, I want them to hit their break, so I'm gonna go for that skill, rather than trying to like switch between stances based on what the stances do, pros and cons. So yeah, so I've kind of, although it does say like this one reapplies current stance and stuff, I've not really been I think because I don't really like do it very much, I've kind of not been as drawn to those skills. Anything that says like deals really high of a certain damage, I've been drawn to, obviously, just because I had so many skills that was like deals low fire damage or deals low ice damage. Anything that says like medium or high or extremely high, like I want the big hitters, so I've been drawn to those. So these are all fire. Oh, it's like Lune having like all the fire on the left. So I don't know if it's the weapons they're using, but I do notice that Lune seems to have a lot of like lightning, and Mile does have a lot of fire. I guess that's from like, yeah, these ones. So it sounds like this will be more of the same, more fire, more burning, but just sort of medium damage. That one's got burn but physical damage. That one's got high fire damage. Extreme single target fire damage. So it sounds like these are just more fire, basically, more fire. But like I said, I am drawn to the things that hit a bit more. But then my concern would be, what if I'm finding something that is really tolerant to fire, and then it's not going to be that high. So what's over here? So physical. Deals medium damage to all enemies. So I kind of like that a bit more. Uses weapons element. Because you can swap weapons. So if I'm going into like the flying waters, for example, I might, depending on what weapons I've got available, I might be able to switch to a lightning sort of weapon. And if I'm in the Gestural Village, I think it was fire for them, so I can swap to a fire weapon. But then rather than having to like build up loads of extra skill points to get different elements, I can just kind of swap out my item. And then when I've got ones like that that use the weapons elements, then that would be medium damage of whatever element I choose. So yeah, I feel like I'd be tempted to go sort of this way before that way. That's probably what I'm thinking. I'm not too drawn to those two, but I may be heading down this way. I don't like the idea of using her as a meat shield, but then there may come a time where that's really handy. For example, I did go through like quite a few fights where Lune kept dying and she was my healer and she was the one who could revive people, so if Mael can keep taking the hits so Lune can keep everyone healed and pick everyone back up, that could potentially be like tactically useful. But I also feel like she's going to go down real fast if she starts taking everyone's damage, so maybe not yet. Yeah, I feel like these three are pretty good. I like the look of these three as well. These I like the look of, but would not be my top priority to go for. And these two, like, yeah, I guess. But it's like, and that does give 2 to 4 AP, I suppose, which can be very useful. I always find I end up with Mael having buckets of AP, though. I feel like maybe I'm playing her wrong. They sound better at sort of building up your AP overall, but that's not really something I really struggle with too much with Mael at the moment, so... Yeah, I think it'd be these three / these three, then these, and then these, unless I do get to a point where I need Mael to have more AP more often, and then I might swap over and do these, and then higher over there. Now CL, I've not looked at, to be honest. Well, maybe I've looked at to... Oh no, she's got 14 points available. I must have missed that she needed skills. Let's do it together, shall we? Okay, so what does she have? This is where we're gonna learn together. Okay, I have no clue. I've tried to understand how CL works, and I'm still so confused about it. She's not in my party at the moment, so it's okay, but then if my party ever dies and I need her as a backup, I probably should learn how to play her. So that's another sign I think that I was a bit underleveled, is that these are all level 14, and in a lot of games when you get a new member added to your party, they'll be at the level that like the game thinks you should be at, and CL is 15, so she's already my top level person. So I think maybe I was supposed to be like a level above where I am now. Okay, so this is dark damage and consuming a foretell. This other one she's got is physical damage, 2 foretell. Okay, increases their speed. I like that. I love sort of, forgotten what you call it, like ones that can kind of boost people, boost your allies. Heal self. Oh, you know me, I do love self-healing ones. Okay, I definitely think I'm going to go for that one. The more people who can heal themselves, the better, because then I don't have like a single point of failure. Let's go for you. Fab. I do like that one too. I haven't even looked at where these other ones are going. Renders an ally of all their status effects and propagates the target's buff to all allies. What does that mean? I'm not sure I fully understand that. Renders an ally of their status effects, that makes sense. Like whatever you've got, whatever stickers you've got, get rid of them. Propagates, so like, I know from plants that you can propagate something, which is when you like take a cutting and grow it into a new plant. I don't think this is about plants, but I'm trying to like apply the same. Does it kind of take from that and then make it its own thing in the same way you'd propagate a plant? The target's buff. So is the target an ally or the enemy? To all allies. Or is it saying you take all of the status effects off of an ally, but you get to take their buffs and apply it to all allies? So kind of we'll get rid of all your bad and we'll apply all your good, but to all of us, to all of the allies. I feel like that's what I'm just going to have to try and battle, and unless you guys can tell me, and see what happens. Targeted ally plays immediately and gains 4 AP. What does it mean by ally plays? I feel like this is all the card things I don't understand. Oh, targeted ally plays immediately. So, oh, sorry. So, the targeted ally, you pick a target and they play immediately. I don't know what it means by play. Does that mean that their turn gets moved up to be next? It almost makes it sound like it, like a card game. Like it's your play, it's your turn to play. But I guess that kind of fits with her whole thing. Like, I would have thought it was targeted ally fights immediately or something, but it's almost like everything CL is all in like card game language. The irony is, I love the idea of like healing all allies by 30% and stuff, but the only way I'll play CL right now is if my whole party dies, and then it will just be her on her own. So like, it doesn't really. I mean, I'm hoping, because it sounds like we can hopefully find some more expeditioners. I'm hoping that won't always be the case, but at the moment I'm very drawn to it out of habit, but it's not really helpful for her right now. I feel like, because this one, although it's single target damage, this looks like it does hit pretty hard. Each hit can consume 1 foretell, so 200 times more damage. This looks like a really good one. And then that does lead you to that one, which I'm optimistic. I'm going to go for that one because I hope we do get some more people, and maybe this will manifest it into existence. So I'm going to go for this one. Oh, I need to go for that one first. Oh, I have just enough. And this one can break as well. Let's do it. Let's go on a spending spree and spend all of our points. Okay, it's done. So I've gone for those ones. And for that one as well, because that looked pretty cool. And for this one as well, because that also looked pretty cool. So she can heal herself. She can give everybody increased speed. She can break. she can do a lot of damage to a single enemy, and she can potentially heal allies. I'd say that's pretty good. I don't think that's too bad. And given that I can barely understand the rest of them, I think maybe those are the safest choices for me. Applies Shell Powerful and Rush to all allies. Oh, that one looks good too. I couldn't have got to that one after the ones that I had already selected, but I think I might head that way. So maybe medium single target damage. And as an ally. I guess I could find out what that does. And it does use 0 AP, so... plays a second turn. Does that mean she gets to do that and then she gets to go again? That's cool. So yeah, I think looking at like the rest of them, the ones that I do understand, avoiding the ones I don't understand, I think I'll probably go for 2, 2, 4, 6 and head that way. And I don't know, maybe figure out the rest as I go. Hopefully they make more sense as I go. And I mean that as it's my brain not understanding them, not because they don't make sense. I know the problem is with me. Okay, so I'm glad we looked at that because I didn't realise I hadn't put any skills into CL. And am I right in thinking that they've got a... hold on, how do I do this? Yeah, they've got their skills here, so I need to make sure these are selected. Some of them might not have the full 6, some of them do, so he does. So, which ones? I've not really played around with what's in there yet. I've taken off marking shot for him, I think because it was low lightning damage. But I do have some Pictos and Lumina that do work with when a target is marked, so do the others. That's the only one that marks, so heal self by 20% if the target burns. That one I wouldn't mind losing, like it looks good, but it's like, you know. Powerful, I really like it. I don't know if like I should like it as much as I do, but again I just love like when they've got skills that they can sort of use to enhance each other, and sort of like, because you get to like the start of a fight and okay, you might not do damage straight away, but you're all there like buffing up and stuff, and then you just go absolutely ham on the enemy. I just love doing things like that. So yeah, Shatter, High Lightning, can break and charges. That's kind of similar to Overcharge, isn't it? High single target lightning damage, can break. Charges 1 hit. High lightning damage to all enemies, that's pretty good. Can break. But it doesn't always charge. It's if a target is broken by the hit, then overcharge is fully charged, so it's all or nothing. That does sound pretty good compared to... It feels like it's so similar to Overcharge, maybe I should choose between them. But I don't know. Recovery I definitely want to keep, because that's a really good healing one. And this is just low lightning damage. He's already got another couple of lightning ones. It does apply mark though. I might leave things as they are for now, have a look at the Pictos and the Lumina, and then we can come back. We'll just bookmark it and remember that he has mark, a skill that can apply mark in case we need it. You might notice I'm doing this in order of when they join the party. I didn't particularly mean to do that, but okay, so same with Lune. She has 1 Electrify, which she's not using at the moment, which is low single target lightning damage, 3 hits. Yeah, I mean it's just low, isn't it? Ice Lance, medium single target ice damage, and can slow the target. Revive I definitely want to keep. Medium lightning damage to random enemies. Oh, I love random. I love the chaos. Healing definitely want to keep. Low single target fire damage. And 3 burns. So again, yeah, if the target was marked, that would do even better. But unless the others have got something, that won't come into play. And then the heal and regen. So she is like half healer. Low target single damage, low target fire damage, and 3 burns. I think I'm happy with that. She already has a lightning one. Admittedly, this only uses 1 AP, that uses 5. I think that's not too bad. A lot of the time, I don't know if it's the same at the moment, but her main weapon was often lightning. So yeah, I'm happy leaving hers as they are and leaving Electrify off for now. Right, Mael. Hi. Oh, not like me to leave a high one off. Guard up again, I just love my sort of team buffs. Medium target physical, that was high target physical, so if anything, to be honest. Electro stance. Cost 2 AP. This one actually is... Oh, it's only one more. Increased damage to marked targets. I kind of feel like I prefer Floret Fury. Okay, she's got Floret Fury, Guard Up, Swift Stride, low physical damage. Oh, then I don't know how you say it, per se, looks better than Swift Stride to me. Again, more AP. I know I probably am going to be backing myself into a bit of a corner there with like all these really good skills that are all high AP, so if anyone doesn't have it, then we're all going to be a bit stuck. I think I'll leave it as Swift Stride actually. I want Guard Down to stay. Applies Defenseless for 3 turns. Applies Defenseless to all enemies for 3 turns. Deals low... Applies Defenseless. So this is like all enemies, whereas this is just one. Again, I feel like I'm doubling up a bit too much on that maybe. Maybe I'll swap this for Offensive Switch. I still have that one, which applies it to all enemies. And this one does do a little bit of damage, but I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so I think that'll do for my elves for now. Again, please do challenge any of this or offer what you think would be better. I'm not saying that I'm doing this right or anything. Right, and Ciel. Now we've got some skills for her, so I think, to be honest, I feel like at this point it probably is better to leave that one off. Because like I said, I can't really heal all the allies anyway unless I swap my main party around, so to be honest, having everything else as it is and then that one off works for now. And then if we do find more expeditioners and we do get more people, then we can revisit it. So yeah, I feel like this one is a bit obsolete right now and all the others look pretty good, so that was very quick, but I think that'll do. I've not done your Pictos either. Right, back to good stuff. Let's look at Pictos, shall we? Let's look at weapons first. Let's look at weapons. So, I admit that I was just kind of being like, oh, that's a higher level. And those like initial things look higher. So I was just going with that really. But I know obviously you can upgrade like the levels of different weapons. So maybe I should be looking more at like how they affect the different attributes and stuff. I've not been doing that. I've just been like, oh, level 5, that's the only level 5 on the list, so that's the one we'll go for. And I think I've done that with pretty much everyone. So between these two, again, you do have like the different levels to unlock. So 113, this was 121. Vitality B, Luck C, a C and a B. I don't know, I was just kind of going for the one that had the higher numbers rather than like being tactical and looking at sort of the different levels and so on. So at the moment, Lune has Trebuchet and Gustav has Demonam. Mael has... Yeah, this one was way better, wasn't it? Is this the one she got in the arena, or... Yeah, that's a different one, isn't it? This is all very... why can't I change that? No. Okay. That scared me then. I was like, what have I done? Yeah, this one's very gestural, so I'm guessing this was the one that she got in the arena. Yeah, so I've We've got her on Sekaroom. And I only have one for CL. Cielison. Oh, that's so cute. It's like her name, but also her son. Oh, I forgot how cool her bracelets were as well. So yeah, that's a very quick guide, I guess, to the weapons I've been using and why, but really it's just higher number is the one I'm choosing, bigger stats is the one I'm choosing, and I'm not really looking into the full effects of them. And I'm hoping that that hasn't been necessary, but feel free to correct me if it is. Okay, right, Pictos. These are, I'll just give you, I'll move out the way a bit. No, wrong way, this way. These are the Pictos that I have currently. I'll give you a moment. I guess you can always pause it if you'd want a proper look. And scrolling down, so you've got these ones at the bottom as well. I won't read them all out, but hopefully that is a good look at what we've got. Some of them I've been looking at, and then I got to a point where I was so focused on the story I stopped looking at what Pictos I was picking up. So as you can see, there's some new ones. So this probably could do with a big, big refresh anyway. So am I right in thinking that if it's got someone's face next to it, they have it equipped? And if it's like a pinky colour, then does that mean that it's learnt for everybody? That can't be right. Surely I've got these as well. Oh no, sorry, I'm being foolish. It's because it's the ones that she has equipped. So she has SOS Gel, Versatile and Dead Energy. Okay. How would be better to tackle this? This is where I start just going into overload. Is it better to look at this here and then go into the Luminas, or go into the Luminas first? And then figure things out from there. So, hold on. If I... if I were to unequip them and then go into Luminas, this is only going to be the ones that have been learnt, and then I guess I can look at any others. I don't know if that's the right way to do this, but here we are. Oh, what's Luminous sets? Ooh, this is fancy. Don't know what I'm doing. Bring it back out slowly. I'll learn how this bit works first and then get to doing those other bits. I'm guessing is that so you can kind of like set up like a framework, like a pre sort of Picto set, so you can jump between whether you're doing like different things in the story or different areas. Recover 15% of health on base attack. Now hold on, let me think. Surely it'd be better to do the equipped Pictos first, because they all take up different points, don't they? If I unequip these, she's got 18. Oh, but do you not lose points if you? Yeah, right. It's very good stuff. Just picking one at random. Oh, okay. So yeah, you don't lose your 50. Okay, that's fine. Right, so recover 15% house on base attack. Oh, I like that. That does do 15 though. That's a lot. Healing tints. I have not got tints down for Lune yet. I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing there, so I'm pretty good at dodging. I'm not very good at countering, but dodging I'm pretty good at, so I think that's quite a good one to use. I will select that one. So jump counterattacks, I don't know if they're going to become more frequent later on, but so far I don't really come across them often enough. Like maybe once one enemy per area or something. So I don't know, it feels like a bit of a waste, especially as it costs 5. Maybe if I do get later on in the story and like everything's trying to make me jump around, then... so I can use this to mark a target. Not for Lune though, I don't think. There's one where, is it Dead Energy? that one has really come in handy for me, so I think I will go for that one. Even though it's only like 2, I have kind of, because I've just gone through and like gone for everyone's weak spots, and then people keep dying, and then she keeps and end up with loads of AP. It's always worked really well for me. Again, you don't break targets that often, so, or I don't anyway. It's like, depends on the target really. Normally I kill them before I break them. Makes me sound like a lovely person, doesn't it? Again, I already feel like I've got some attacks that can burn, so... It's weird, because sometimes, like, my killing blows are my free-aimed attacks. And then you can actually do quite a bit of damage in the right situation. And other times, they just take off, like, a little bit, so having 50% extra won't be a lot. It's very, circumstantial. One AP on battle start, but again that's 10. 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. I don't know if I'll be marking them enough though. I like the idea, especially while I'm a bit underleveled and squishy, of having something like that. I think that's quite good. See, 1 AP to start battle with is good, but for 10 points, I don't know if that's worth it for me right now. Same for that one, that is good, but not good enough. I think I will go for 50% increased free aim damage. It's going to bug me because there's no way I could get like 3 3s, I guess, and get up to 9, but I'm never going to hit that lovely 10. But I'll go for that one, I think, because that's just like, you know, you shoot, you hit more, and on those times where it does hit quite a bit, I think that'll be quite good. So I can go. I've locked out my 10s now. I guess I'll go for that, as my enemies do end up on fire often. Maybe I'll go for that. That leaves her with 2 Lumina points that I can't spend, but that's okay. Right, so if I go back now, and now I can give her some Pictos. And what should I choose? That's good, so I can see that these are already there. Oh, that's good, it scrolls as well. Right, so I need one that's not already in her Luminas. Increase damage on the first hit once per battle. 1 AP on start. We already had that one, didn't we? Energizing start through, energizing start 6. 1 AP on battle start. What's the difference? What? Am I missing something? Energizing start 1, which is plus 1 AP on battle start. And it looks like it's going to cost 5. And this one is plus 1 AP on battle start, energizing start 3, and it's 15. So there's going to be a difference, but I don't know what it is. Still, this would be good, because whatever the difference is between them, there's 2 of them, which means I can equip one for one person, one for the other. I wonder if it stacks, like if somebody can get a plus 2 AP at the start of battle. Let me give her one, and Gustav would be a good one as well, I think. I think I actually might give Lune that, because she's the one who kind of needs health more, so yes, I will steal it from Gustav. And I wanted her, was it defenseless? Yeah, I might get her to do exposing attack as well. Steal it from Real. Okay, so I think that's what I'll leave Lune with at the moment. So she has energizing start 3, attack lifesteal, exposing attack, augmented aim, critical burn, dead energy 2, dodger, and SOS shell for Lune. But I didn't do Gustav first this time. I'm jumping out of order. Right, I'm going to do the same and again and remove his. I know now that I need to leave all of Luna's alone. So let's go to yours. Let's reset you. You're 18 as well. I think I just gave them all 18, or all like the same amount at the time. Right. These are all going to be very similar, aren't they? I also think, to be honest, you do break targets a bit more often, so I think AP on killing an energy is good. I think AP on breaking a target is good. I feel like you might be good for marking shots as well, actually. And I think they all need dodger because that's how I spend most of my fights. Oh, it's put me into 9, so I do really want dodger though. Yeah, why not? Let's give you that, and then maybe we can give you like a 5 or something. I think that one would be good. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Pictos. Right, what's good for you? Good chance of burning enemies. You don't have that one yet? Only level 1 though. What are our highest ones? I feel like the higher number the better, but I don't always feel like it translates that way. Damage on first hit. You are the more mighty one, so... Yeah, should we give you that one? Let's give you that one. 1 AP on battle start. Yeah, I feel like Gustav, I like to have a bit more AP. Luna's got that one. Breaker. Increased break damage. Yeah, I think that one too, actually. There I am like, oh, the top ones are useless. Yeah, I think. So, for Gustav, I have Augmented First Strike, Energizing Start 1, Breaker, Augmented Aim, Dead Energy 2, Dodger, Energizing Break, Marking Shots, and SOS Shell. Right, your turn, milady. So I want to kind of select like a lot of the normal ones for her, but then also... Actually, I wonder if Attack Lifesteal might be good for... Lifesteal might be good for her. Especially if she does start going into the, like sort of being the meat shield. If I did that, hold on, because the other ones have selected it from their Luminas, those like main ones I've been using. So if I did go back, could I choose some of these like dead energy? Because they're not actually equipped, are they? It does mean that they won't be learnt though. Which ones? I wish you could... I don't think you can, but I wish you could filter it to be like, not learnt yet. Is there a way that it tells you? Or is it like what level they get to? Is it these ones that are in blue? No, it's not, because these ones were showing up as well. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's go back to the Luminas. So she only has 4 points now. I think I'll give her burning shots. Okay. So, my L has Dead Energy 2, Dodger, Energizing Start 2, Attack Lifesteal, and Burning Shots. For now. CL, I don't think, again, I've done anything with her so far. Which one of yours? No, you're the last one. I'll give her that one, seeing as nobody else seems to be marking anybody. Oh, that would be cool as well, if she gets that and then she can mark them and then hopefully get 2 AP. Especially if she'll probably be on her own, so not always teaming up with the other one's skills as well. Pictos. I like the idea of having powerful, because she is going to be my last resort, isn't she? So if she gets power, if she uses a free aim shot, she'll hopefully have a 20% chance to apply marked. And she'll get to gain powerful for 1 turn, and if she does manage to mark them, then she also gets 2 AP. I think that's a good little setup. And then here, if we do Dodger, Dead Energy, SOS Shell, Increased free aim damage is good for her, as it sounds like that's kind of what I'll be using a bit. Oh, 4. Okay, well, she can do burning shots or energizing break. I'm gonna go for the burning shots. For CL, I have marking shots, rewarding mark, empowering attack, augmented aim, burning shots, dead energy 2, dodger, and SOS shell. For now. So those are my Lumina and Pictos. I was trying to be tactical about how I selected those, but also I feel like I know that they're gonna not be sensible ones or something. But I try. Oh, look at him over there. Can I add SGA to party? Oh no, I already selected on CL. Nah, he's just hiding in the background. He's not one of our main ones. I love that he's there though. That's my sort of setup. Let me just pop back to camp because I want to go and speak to the curator and see if I can upgrade any of my weapony bits, and then we'll get into some fights and I will show you how bad I am at it. And we'll go back and fight Pogo Man and stuff. Hello. Okay, let's upgrade weapons if we can. Right, so you currently have this one equipped. Can I upgrade that one? So, I only need 2 and I have 6, is that correct? And that, what's that? He's polished chroma catalyst. Is that the same for all of them? Yes, that only needs 1. That needs 2. No, this needs 2. I don't think I can do all of them, but that's okay. I won't prioritize CL. Okay, that's pretty good. Like that, right? Oh, we can do it again? No, I mustn't. Need to be priority. Okay, again. Nice, good upgrade. I've only got 2 left, okay. Two, 5, 6. That's pretty good too. And then I only have 1 left, and I don't think I can do any of them for just 1. I could do like some of these, but I don't know if it's worth it because I'm not using them. I don't know if you should just really like pick your best weapon and just like upgrade it as much as you can, or if there is a benefit to sort of building up multiple ones to use in different situations. But for now I think I'll hold on to that one that I've got in case I can put that towards the next big upgrade. Oh, that's a really good point. I need to charge my headphones. Sorry, my headphones are running out of power. Okay, what's upgrade expedition resources? Oh yeah, that. What does that do? Oh, energy tint. Oh, I didn't know you could upgrade these. So what does that let you do, like more, like bring more people back or with more health or something? Energy, that's your AP, isn't it? So, yeah. Oh, it's a bigger bottle. How do I... Oh, I see, colour of Lumina, 11. Okay. Oh, I just did all of my things as well, didn't I? Probably didn't need to give her as many because she's not my main gal. Yeah, I'll go for good stuff. Okay. Okay, 4 points. Was there anything I selected as like a pity choice? Oh, I just realised I can tell because they're in grey rather than blue. Are these the ones that I've equipped? I guess so, because there's 3 of them. Okay, marking shots. Eye mark. I don't think I really necessarily cared much for that one, did I? Oh, although that was quite good. Actually, I like that one more than that one. Okay, that gives me 10, which is a good one. Gain powerful for 1 turn-based attack. Again, that just seems like so much for 10. But like, yeah, maybe being able to mark and then 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target once per turn. Is that worth it though? What about if I give him rewarding mark, but I give somebody else, like Mael or somebody, the one where she can maybe... Oh, she's only got 2. Damn it! I want to take Dodger off of her. Maybe if I give her the one where you can... Yeah, I might give her that one. I feel like I probably should have looked at their points before I assigned them more. Because they don't have 5, but they don't have, like, Mile doesn't have 3. I think I'll go burning shots for her. And CL. You got 6! Blimey. There's the ability to break a target, isn't she? There's critical chance on burning enemies. Oh wait, when it says cleansing tints, is that like the item? I was thinking of Lune's like element things. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I might go for that one. 25% increased critical chance. I'm gonna go for critical burn. Okay, so from the top, this is what my characters have got. Gustav is my vitality and might person. He has level 6 demonam. Luminas, including the Pictos, equipped. He has augmented first strike, energizing start 1, breaker, augmented aim, dead energy 2, dodger, energizing break, rewarding mark, and SOS shell. And his skills are here that he has currently got equipped. And I'm keeping everyone's wardrobe OG. Lune has Trebuchem. It was like all agility, but I've actually started to give us some health. And then all of her Luminas, including the Pictos she has equipped, are energizing start 3, attack lifesteal, exposing attack, augmented aim, burning shots, critical burn, dead energy 2, dodger, and SOS shell. Mael, who is just all vitality, that girl, has level 6 Secarum, and all of her Luminas are dead energy 2, dodger, energizing start 2, attack lifesteal, and marking shots. Just those, but she's got some pretty heavy pointed ones. And her skills in the middle. And CL, who is my backup plan, sorry CL, has CL's Sun. And I've just gone for vitality for her. These are her skills. And for her Luminas, I have marking shots, rewarding mark, empowering attack, augmented aim, burning shots, critical burn, dead energy 2, dodger, and SOS shell. So that's what I'm currently working with. Tear it to pieces in the comments, go for it. Or tell me if I've managed to somehow get something right. It can happen. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm probably gonna go for Pogo Man. I have no, I mean it's not his name I know, but I never fought him or even engaged in a fight with him, so I've got no idea what his actual name is. He might wipe the floor with me. I don't even know if I can take him on yet. Maybe it's an easy fight, maybe it's going to be the worst fight of this whole game so far. But I won't know unless I actually try and fight him, will I? So, okay, it was over there, I think. Over there, left at the whale. Oh, go away. I'm busy. Actually, yeah, why not? How do I fight you again? Is it F? I forgot.
A storm is coming.
Cool, so they got a lot of their AP at the start. it is. Okay, let's go and fight creepy. Let's try and fight creepy Pogo Man. Let's find out what he's actually called if it's not Pogo Man. Is it F? Oh, it is a chromatic.
Ready to evade.
Oh! Maybe I'm not ready. Okay, good to know. Oh yeah, that one's a small revive.
I won't waste this.
Right, okay. Okay. We've got 5 already, that's good. I think we should go for guard up, don't we? Oh, poor Lune.
Shields up! No margin for error.
Okay, let's heal you.
Dodge Gustav!
Careful, Mime!
That timing is so, like, chaotic. Alright. Okay.
Let me help.
Let the ink flow.
Right, you don't have enough. Revitalization would have been good, but you don't have enough. Thingy. You can just attack. Is that? Do you have like a little? Do you have a weak spot? Do chromatics have a weak spot? I think it was. Nice. I can apply guard down to you. Oh, you already have guard down.
Blades! On me! Dodge Gustav! A storm is coming.
Okay. Not ideal. We still don't have enough things.
Let's finish this.
Lune, watch out!
Hits us so badly. Alright, well we need to... we've almost broken him, haven't we? So... I don't want to overcharge just yet. Can we go Shatter instead? Yeah. That's more like it. I feel like I want to bring Lune back up though. I just realised I'm supposed to be going through how I play each of them. I've forgotten.
Still need your help.
Let's push forward.
meant for to be the one that heals everybody. Never mind. Oh, overcharge. Yeah, go for it. Have at it.
For those who come after.
Yay, we did it! Oh, what was it actually called? I missed, I saw it was Chromatic something. I actually missed its name. I'll need to check in the editing. New weapon. It's probably not as good now, is it? That was another reason I wanted to go back as well, actually, is in case they dropped anything that I may have missed out on. Oh, I mostly survived. I already went over here last time, didn't I? Okay, sorry, I was supposed to be going through how I fight. What I am struggling with, what I think I've got down okay. So let's go. I mean, there's plenty of other things we can fight back there. Where am I going? Oh, there. Alright, let's go fight this guy. Okay, so for shields, when I have remembered to, I mostly just try and like use my free aim to knock them down. I never noticed he had one in his hand before. Huh. Then I go for the weak spots. If I remember and if I can find them. So stains, it is stains. So Lune has all these stains in the corner, so I guess 2 ice, 1 fire, 1 lightning. And I never pay attention to them. So I kind of know that you can do all of her skills with or without them, or with the wrong ones, it doesn't matter. But if you are playing to the ones that she's collected, then you get these extra like increased damage, or it doesn't cost any AP or something. But I just don't pay attention to those. And I'm also not sure if you know which ones you'll get from each one. So for example, immolation, right? Is it up here? Is this how you tell? So like that one, would that give you 1 fire and this would give you 1... Oh, okay. I've answered my own question, but I wasn't paying attention to that either. So I guess you could kind of plan ahead and think, I'll do this and then I'll get those, and then I can do that uses those. But that's a lot of thinking. So it's a lot of stuff. I use all my thinking power for all my theorising. I don't save any for battles. Okay, that makes sense. So right now, if I use something like that, that would increase the damage. Am I right in thinking light can be used in place of any element? Yeah, I think so. So this one, for example, if I had enough AP to use immolation, I do have at least 1 ice thing, so I feel like maybe rather than being like, oh, this is how I play, it will be more like, let me actually figure out how I should have been playing the whole time in front of you, and then I'll be better for it. Okay, I'm just going to get her to attack normally because she doesn't have much AP, so I'm just going to go for a normal attack. Right, good stuff. So with all of them, I always try and go for skills if I can, but then if the AP is low or there's something I want to save up AP for, then I go for that. What do I do with his? So I have followed some guidance in the comments that said that, you know, you can use overcharge the moment you've got like 1 charge if you want to, but it's really best to wait until you've got the full 10 and avoid using it until that point. And since that suggestion, I have started doing that, unless somebody's on like a slither of health, and I know it doesn't really matter, then yeah, I have been waiting until the full 10 are charged. with pretty much all my characters, unless it's like a really, really, really small fight. Like even with this one, I probably wouldn't bother. But definitely with the bigger fights, the tougher fights, I always go for like adding up their like buffs and stuff. So like powerful and stuff first. Lune, like right now, I didn't really have enough to do it for Lune. So the moment it gets to Lune, I'd be looking to heal everybody. I suppose I can heal him actually. Sometimes I will use powerful to get like some charges. But recovery does that as well, which is quite good. So I've really used recovery for him because his health's a bit low. And with Gustav, I'm pretty much like my priority is always trying to build up his charges essentially. Keep himself alive, buff the team, and then build up his charges while also doing damage where possible. So a lot of the things I'll try and choose skills that are going to like charge him up, but like hopefully can do some damage. So let's go Q for you and heal you up. Right, for Mael, apart from CL, she is the person I least understand. I kind of get the gist of it, I think. Like, I know that her different stances, I know that Virtuose, she'll do the most damage, but take the most damage. I've forgotten what that other one is. The red one. So I know that, like, the red one is like an aggressive stance, this one here. Blue is more defensive, or she's stanceless like now. I kind of get the idea, but I think I struggle a bit because I don't remember like how much more damage she's going to take or deal. So for me it's like, oh, just a bit more, but I don't really know how much. And I'm really bad, kind of like with Lunes as well, it's sort of daisy chaining the like tactical fighting of like, if she uses this, she'll go into that stance and that stance, and then she can use this skill in that stance, which will put her into that stance. And I'm just not very good at like daisy chaining all of that together, so I kind of, to be honest, just ignore the stances and just go for like, oh, medium physical damage. But obviously that means I'm missing out on some of the perks that these give you. I did notice that, although I've not got an example here, it does mark in gold any that are like super good to use right now, which I really appreciate because sometimes you just want your handheld, right? I almost always have loads of AP for her, so I don't normally have to, like, with Lune and Gustav I often have to try and build it up to do what I want to do, but not so often with my own. This isn't really a tough fight, so I'll probably just go for like aggression. I'm just gonna go for Percy.
On me.
So I found that, not always, definitely not with new enemies, but I'm getting pretty good at dodging. However, only in the last episode, in episode 5, did I begin to parry. I don't know if I included it or not, but I struggled too much to parry before then. So I'd keep dodging and sometimes get it and sometimes not. But when I was starting to almost get a perfect dodge most of the time, I kind of thought, well, that's what you need to be able to parry. So if I can do a perfect dodge, it means I can parry. So I just started to do parrying. Now it's been a while since I've played. I can feel I'm rusty again. So I might go back to dodging. But in case anybody wonders why I never parry and if I've forgotten that you can parry, I know you can, I'm just not very good at it. And I know you just kind of started stepping into that. So I'll probably go back to dodging for a while, and then when I kind of get back into the swing of things, then I'm going to start to try parrying a bit. I know it's a bit of a gamble, but it's a gamble that can go either way. Right. I might use you to heal Mael actually. And you can just attack this time. So hopefully that kind of explains how I've been fighting with them. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, in terms of sort of like how I've been playing each character. In some ways I think I'm doing okay, and in other ways I know that I'm not doing as well as I can, but it's just when I'm in like, I just want to see the story and how things progress, and especially if I know it's an easy fight, then I get a bit lazy with it. Everyone level 15. Good. Now, there was somewhere else actually that I wanted to... how do I get over there? There was somewhere that I wanted to go back to because I think there was something or somewhere that I missed that was very kindly pointed out to me. So... I was looking around a lot in the wrong direction. I think I was looking down rather than up. So this might be a good opportunity as I'm like revisiting old places anyway, so as not to progress the story. Might be a good chance to go back and see what I missed. And do feel free to let me know if there is somewhere that I've missed or... like I do plan to sort of go back and try and hunt things down, but I don't mind if you like, oh, in this area you missed something, and then sort of let me figure it out. I'm more than happy with that. Now, where was it? I think it was in Spring Meadows, yeah, because it was just on the other side of the tree. So, I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? Do Mount Esquier. Oh. I didn't mean to go in. How do I get back? Can I get back over there, or do I have to go all the way through the flying waters? Surely not. Can you... What's that? Is that just a fountain? Oh! That answers my question. Yay, okay. Right, over there. That's the old indigo tree.
Acceleration!
Okay, Spring Meadows. Now I think it was on the other side of Jar. Look at how pretty this place was. While I'm here at flag number 70, let's see what we can upgrade. So Gustav, I was going for might. Oh, his health holds up pretty well. But obviously enemies are getting a bit tougher. I think I might... Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I'll go into Vitality again. I like him being super healthy. What do I go Defense? That kind of affects critical rate. Yeah, I'll go for Vitality. Lune. I'm gonna definitely keep putting yours into health. You need all the help you can get at this moment. For Mael, I think for now I'll keep going health. But I am gonna stop at some point and actually start giving her other things. I don't know, I might go defense for her. And then skills. Right, Gustav just needs to stay up. Lune. I was gonna go down here first, wasn't I? So which one I'm aiming for next? Consumes all stains. Feels very high single target lightning damage. I think I'm probably gonna go for all stains and high elemental damage. So I need to save up 4, so I'll sit on that as well. And then for you, did I say I'm gonna go down? Was I gonna go? Which way was I gonna go for? Was it this way first? All right. I just realised CL hasn't leveled up, and admittedly I've not played her. So is it going to get to a point where CL ends up really underleveled because I'm not actually leveling her up at all? Maybe I should occasionally like... Yeah, maybe I should occasionally just do a little training spree off camera and get CL level and whoever else we find. I still want to know what's up with that guy. Because he's so different to all the others. Like, we haven't seen that before this guy and we haven't seen it after. And that's a really long pole for a person that size to have. And I'm pretty sure that used to be a person and isn't some sort of sculpture. Everything about it feels magic, like he was turned to wood when he grew a massive vine up. Hi, Jar. Right, let's go. Right, this is the area. I can't remember exactly which part of this area, but I will try and have a good look. I remember I was stood on the edge of somewhere looking down, so I need to stand on the edge of somewhere and look up. Still want to know what's over there as well. There's more of those blue lanterns. It's not just the Gesture village where they mark the way. Do you reckon I can fight him now, or do you think I'm still going to get absolutely owned? Let's find out. Okay, I may survive the end. That didn't kill him. Are you kidding? He was so powerful before though. Oh wow. Well, I feel good about myself. Okay, I already stole the thing from behind him. Wow. And there was something about the chromatic things. Was it? It was one of the Gestrals was talking to me about the chromatic enemies. Do I need to go back and tell them about all the ones I've killed or something? That's the way to go. Oh, is that it? Is it because I was looking down here? I don't think I went over there. Okay, okay. Am I gonna go to that cool arena place? Oh, I hope so. How do I... Let me... I am! Oh no, I was... I feel like such a wally. I was over all the way over there before. Like, what's going on over there? Zooming in and everything. So what was it? Is it another chromatic thing? Oh no. I take it back. Why did you do this to me? You know what? Stop running at me! Why do they do that? better protect yourself.
Let the ink flow.
Look how many turns that gets, it's fantastic. Okay. Oh, let's set you on fire or something. I don't know what I selected, but it wasn't what I meant to.
A storm is coming.
Why are you not ready?
I'm ready.
See, my elf's ready. Are you though? Can you give me something that's gonna actually... Great. Not really, we can just burn him more, can't we?
Flames. On me. Take cover.
Apart from Gustav, I left myself once again with like only Gustav being able to break enemies. Feels like it.
Lightning strike.
But we're overcharged, so let's go for it.
For those who come after.
I'm ready. On fire.
But no music disc! All I want in this world is music discs, and I've only found one so far. Oh no! So when I was looking and zooming in and trying to figure out what was in the middle of this little arena thing, it was a mime all along, and I didn't even know. It was my nemesis. That's so cool, I didn't know I could get over here though. It felt like something. It didn't feel like all of that feels like background stuff. This felt like a place you could get to eventually. I didn't realise I just run past the door. Yeah, it was like over there. But yes, I would rather it wasn't mimes, but I do welcome anybody to point out if I've missed an area. Ideally, still let me work for it, but like that commenter, I'm sorry, I've forgotten the name. I'll put it somewhere on here. It looks like I was just stroking Gustav then. Like that commenter said, like, oh, at this point, I think you missed something, and then I had to kind of go back and figure it out. So, thank you. If nothing else, okay, I didn't like the fact that there was a mime, but now there's one less mime in the world, so I like that. And I should say, if anybody is watching this who is an actual mime, I'm not talking about your kind of mimes. I'm talking about the giant wooden ones that shouldn't be animated but are animated. The fuel of my nightmares. I can't believe I missed that. It feels so obvious now I know it's here. Did I really just get to this bit, grab whatever was over there and be like, well, that's me done. Turn around. Oh, you know what I just realised? Because I never utilise it. I just realised I could have just used the flag back there to teleport to a flag at the end of the tree. But I realised too late. Never mind, it's good for Gustav's legs. Yeah, those lanterns are there slightly away. I missed that entirely that there were blue lanterns. I noticed it in the Gestural Village, but I call it the Gustav Village. I noticed it in the Gestural Village, so yeah, maybe that's a thing that will repeat as we go on to mark the destination. Hi Jar. Hi Jar. I should do it now. Fast travel. The indigo tree. It's only a short distance now, but saves us a jog, doesn't it? So, do you remember when I started off? Start of Act 1, and I was stood next to that sort of like bluish tree in the little meadow, and I was like, wow, I wonder if that's the indigo tree. This like twig with a few leaves. I thought that that was the indigo tree as opposed to this. Oh. Sweet, sweet naive past me. Why do I feel like I'm going to keep saying that as the game goes on? I'm going to keep looking back and be like, oh, how little I knew back then. Oh, to be that innocent again. Be that ignorant and not have a clue what's going on. Should I try and take on the Chromatic Abbest again? Can I swap for... No, right. I was going to see if I could rename because I want to float. Wait, was it T? Oh yeah, it is. I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, floating is so much nicer. You know when... It still says danger. I don't think that's going to end well for me. I'll give it a go anyway, but I feel like this is going to... I feel like until it stops saying danger, this isn't what I should be doing with my...
Careful, Mime.
Ready? Nope. It's indeed a bad idea, but I won't survive. I selected the wrong skill, I think. Go on, Mile, save everybody. If you can save Lune,
Sorry, I failed.
then she can die again. Yeah, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should wait until it stops saying danger. Then result. No, let's save. Let's not put CL through that. No. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, turn around and go away. I flew too close to the sun. I got too cocky with all of the things I was beating. I'd go back and take on that sheep. Okay, I think maybe if I fight a few things around the map, and then to be honest, probably leveled enough to carry on a bit. Belly flopping and rescue. So my plan for next episode, I think I'm going to carry on for a bit longer in the story. I was umming and ahhing because I was like, oh, but I found all these like cool new places I can check out. I think I'll carry on for a bit longer in the story, but I definitely do want to go around trying to find a lot of the where am I? Where is that? Yeah, I want to go around finding a lot of like exploring the new areas and seeing if I can find the expeditioners, if that's where they are. I'd really like that. So what are you? I mean, that's a good point. What are you? But then also, why are you? I just strut up and I get that. Well, that's new.
Careful, Mime.
What's a chromatic? Alright then. Right, this is going to be weak to lightning, isn't it? Because it's a flying waters type one. I shouldn't have much of, so I'm just going to go for a normal attack. That's cool. Oh yeah, I suppose spark can be fire. I always think of spark as like lightning. These are burning. Cool music. I'll go for Flourish Fury.
Gustav, don't die!
Oh!
Let the ink flow.
One, wow, what a hit. And two, I was like, oh, they never make you jump these days. And I was also just on my counter. Okay. This is fine. Right, let's hit the right one this time. Go for W.
Everybody, let's go!
Right, and then you bring... Oh, but then also... What's the priority? Now, hold on, I'm going to get you to... You're an overcharge, I want to use that.
For those who come after.
Oh, I didn't do as much as I thought. Ah. Okay, that's better. Okay. Right. You then can... pull my own.
Better!
Really easy when you actually do it properly. I totally do it. Right, okay.
Finesse and grace.
Let me help.
Oh no! Okay. No! I need help! Oh no, it says literally just down to him! Okay, how much do we need? We need 4. Come on, Gustav. Live long enough. Oh, there we go. Oh. Damn it, I was just a little bit too soon. Arrgh. Yeah. Go get him, CL.
Take your shot.
move again. Okay. High physical damage. Medium physical damage. Oh, but then why has this one got all... I'll go for this one because it's gold.
Take your shot.
No! That's so close! Oh, so bad. Yes, yes. I'm sorry everybody, I'm invested. This is personal now. Okay, okay. While I'm here.
I'm ready.
Right, it doesn't like light damage, but I don't think Mile has much of that. Guard up might help though. Okay. And lightning, it doesn't like either. Good to know. Right, overcharge, go get it. Damn it. Starve.
Finesse and grace.
Ice shatter.
Lune, watch out!
Don't want to jinx it, but like we're doing okay. Overcharge, let's go!
For those who come after.
Feel the burn.
Get ready.
I missed what it said then. Did it say it wasn't something anymore?
Let me help.
Danger! Feel the burn!
I'm ready. Run on!
No, we did it! Yay, level 6. Oh, not far off level 17. Nice. Powerful revive. Apply powerful. Oh, I see. Apply powerful for 3 turns, 1 revive. That's pretty good. Color of Lumina times 5. We like it. I dealt 55,344 damage. It gets me. I only received 2,000. Let's not talk about the first fight. I don't want to talk about that. Let's only count this one. Wow, I wondered why that guy was just like hugging an anchor. I didn't realise it was a chromatic.
Interesting.
I'm the fastest ball.
Yeah, maybe I'll get to like level 17 or something, just a few more fights. And that should be alright. If CL started at 15, and I'm just past that, then 17 feels healthy. I don't want to over level myself and then everything be like too easy. Like I like there to be a bit of a tussle, you know. Yeah. 17, 17, 17. We're flying. Right, okay, I should probably stop now. I don't know at what point I'll be over leveled. Let's not go too crazy. Okay, let's do one last upgrade of our abilities. I leveled up so quickly I didn't do their last one. Okay, I definitely want to be giving everyone lots of health. Do I want to give you all the health? Yeah, I'm going to go for that. I feel like I'm going to make people mad for some reason doing it this way, but never mind. Right, you definitely need more health, as always. Oh, look at you in the thousands. Oh, you're already in the thousands, sorry. I didn't mean to patronise you, Lune. My apologies. Well, it's not too bad. I will stick with health for now. Oh no, CL does seem to be levelling up. She's 16 now. Was she 16 before? Yeah, I think she was 15 before, wasn't she? Oh, so close. We're almost all in the thousands. Oh. Lune has more health than you now. How embarrassing for you. Let's learn some skills, maybe. Right, you need 10, so you're not going anywhere. Oh, you need 4, so very close, but no cigar. Oh, you need 4 and you've got 6. And I was going down this way. Oh yeah, destroys other target's shields, gains 1 AP per shield. Yeah, that was a good one. Let's go for that one. But then I also need to assign it, don't I? I feel like I want to give up this one because I'm not marking people very often, am I? And that seems like that's what the advantage is to that one. Medium physical. That one's got low physical, I guess. Yeah. I think if I go for breaking rules. Okay. And CL, you only have 1, but you can't really go anywhere with that, so we will leave you be. Fantastic. Got anything that we can get the curator to do? We got a bunch of colours illuminated. The upgrade weapons, or are we still too low? Oh, no, we got some more. Okay. So, we got level 6, level 5, level 6. I'm going to go for you, Luna, as your lower level. That'll be good. I didn't get any, like, higher... Oh, that's a new one. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with this one for now because I don't know what I'm doing. Upgrade weapon. And then I won't have enough to do any others. Let's come out of there. Okay, we've got quite a lot. Sorry, CL, I'm gonna leave you behind a bit, and I can't upgrade any of these. So then, we did get some more Pictos, didn't we? Did we get Powerful Revive? Apply Powerful for 3 turns when revived. Still good to learn it though, isn't it? So, what has she got? Energizing Start. Oh, these are all really high ones though. Although I do have 10. Maybe if I can get the Exposing Attack one? Exposing Attack. Oh, hold on. Back. Exposing Attack, so R. And then if I click Exposing Attack there, and then she's got that one there. And then I can go for Powerful Revive. Oh, hold on, but she's not the one who normally gets revived, is she? She's normally the one who revives. And I'm guessing it'll apply to her. Although no, she does get revived quite a lot because she dies really easily. What else have we got? It's augmented attack, 50% base. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that for her, I think. Didn't we already have augmented attack though? I thought she already had that. Oh, augmented aim. Okay, fair enough. I'll let you off this once. Right, you've got loads now as well. What's one of your 10? So maybe if I go for Breaker. Where's that all? Yeah, if I go for Breaker for you. Oh, hold on, I need to do the thing again, don't I? Breaker, and then you've still got that. And then for you, I feel like Powerful Revive would be good for maybe Mael. I'm trying to think of who goes down often, but also could do with the Powerful. Oh, is that how we know if it's... Oh, hold on. Is that how we know if it's been learnt or not? If in the top right it's light blue or grey? Because that's light blue, that's grey. Oh, finally a way I can find out. That's really bugging me. Yeah, really I should prioritise. So obviously she's got augmented attack down. Oh, that'd be a really good one for you. Staggering attack. Yeah, you go for that. And then we know which ones to learn. Excellent. Right, you would be good to have... which one was it? Powerful Revive. You also have 10. So are any of yours 10? You can go for Energizing Start. And then this one can be... which one was it again? Powerful Revive. That's not yet learned. Oh, I think I finally figured out how to do this. And now everyone's... Oh, that's so satisfying. 28 of 28, 29 of 29, 29 of 29. Yeah, 19 of 21, we'll take it. Could be worse. Okay, so everyone is all Pictosed up. Alright, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I know it's not a normal episode. There are so many things, by the way, I've written down that I really want to get into. Like my usual start of the episode things, but I'm like, the amount of self-discipline I have to not talk about any of that and just focus on this little stint that I've just done and save it all for the next proper episode, which I'm hoping to do soon. Yeah, I've had to try and keep myself under control, especially as we managed to get a cutscene when we left camp initially. But yes, you will see what that was in the main episode. I will have to insert it into that video, even though it'll probably look a bit out of place. So I'll get into all of that there. Sorry I've not been theorising or rambling as I normally do. But I hope this has been interesting for anybody who wanted to see sort of how I'm gearing my characters, how I'm building up their attributes and skills, how I'm fighting with them. Some of it I think I'm doing okay, other bits I know I'm not doing as well as I could be. It's never really been my main focus of the game, but yeah, if it can make my life easier, I'm open to all kinds of suggestions or thoughts or anything, so do feel free to message. I don't mind any backseat gamers, go for it, because there's like what happened with the Mime, sometimes the odd comment actually becomes really useful, because I can go back and like do things better. So when we've had new characters, so when like Lune first showed up, when we found Mael, I feel like we keep getting new characters after such big story moments that like I don't want to learn how they fight. I want to find out like what happens next. I want to like come to terms with the fact that they've joined us, because we got Lune and we were learning like how she works in a fight right after Gustav almost killed himself. Like my mind was not on how Lune fights in that moment. We learnt about Mael's fighting style and stuff after we found her, after like that really warm scene of like them reuniting, of like the curator showing up and her saying that like she has no idea what happened after the beach or how she got there and stuff. So my mind's already going into like, oh my god, what could have happened? So I mean it's kind of good, I think, because it does kind of like mix in the sort of tutorial bits with like really good progressive story bits. But I feel like I was trying to pay attention and trying to learn how they work. But I was just so distracted at the time, so it was really hard to sort of... I thought I just wasn't grasping it, but now I've gone back and tried to explain what I don't understand. I'm like, oh, actually, I think I understand it. So I think I noticed I was starting to play Lune a lot better. Now I understood how she gets her different element things. And how to sort of use them in her moves. Mael, I think I understand how it works, I'm just not really doing it. And CL, I will admit, I still have no idea what's going on with that. But then I'm not really giving her much time to sort of learn it, so yeah, that could be why. So, room for improvement, definitely. But overall, I think I'm quite happy with how things are, at least. There are some things, especially with CL's skills, that I wasn't kind of I was unsure of what the wording meant. So definitely welcome any insight into that. And yeah, and hopefully that is all the stuff that I've been cutting out that now you get to see. So from now on, I won't keep doing like videos like this. It just happened to be a good opportunity to sort of catch up because I had been cutting it out. I did need to level up a bit anyway, so I did that. And it gave me a really good chance to sort of showcase all of the different setups that I've got. From now on, I will carry on episodes as normal, but I will just try and include more of those bits. I always sort of timestamp everything, so anybody who doesn't want to see all that, just wants the story, can always skip ahead. But now I know that there are people who want to see it, and I'm so sorry for excluding you before. I just genuinely thought that, yeah, I didn't realise you guys were out there. So any questions, let me know in the comments, of course. Comment section is a place for all of you to share your thoughts, ideas or suggestions, so I look forward to hearing if you have any of those and want to share. If nothing else, I hope you've enjoyed the video and just hanging out with me for a bit. Just hanging out on the continent, putting the painters on pause while we go in and fight some things. I didn't expect to fight some of the chromatic things because, well, I expected to fight Pogo Man and I still didn't get his name, so he's still forever Pogo Man. But I expected to fight him. I didn't actually think I'd go back and fight that first one, or that it would be so easy. Didn't expect to take on the Chromatic Abbest again, and probably shouldn't have. Didn't expect to find one randomly on the map. That was unexpected. Didn't expect to find the Mime. I thought maybe there was just going to be a, I don't know, a bit of chroma hidden or something that I'd missed, so I wasn't expecting that whole area. I got to the bit I was looking at as well. So yeah, I think I've actually done a lot more than I expected to today, but it's been quite nice. Right, anyway, before I take any longer and then find myself starting to get talking about the story again, I'd better go. Thank you for joining me. I hope you liked this little side video of bits and bobs. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next proper episode, which I'm hoping to record soon. Take care until then, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!
Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, didididilam, lutes sera dodilom, seram. Dim, dim, da da da, dim, dim, da da da, dim, da di dam. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dum.